Friday, March 21st. I want to die. Okay, I know that sounds concerning, and it is, but it's more the most accurate word and distributes the training for the last few days. Come on, your stamina's trash. 5 more laps. Everyone's been working hard for around 8 hours a day, and we all arrive back at our room being like dogs. The workouts we do are grueling, but hey, at least on the bright side, I'm getting a six pack from this. Another thing I noticed is that everyone here has something unique about them. Jin Gigamaru, body control, regularly dribbling makes sense. Speed bump, stamina, so that means he's Raichi or however you say his name. Sirag, jumping, that's interesting. Ebert, height, Bert, physique. Rowley, strike and power. Oh, damn. Ronnie McCoy, yeah, he's probably chicory. Matt Whitson, there's some side character. Jackie Marsh, oh yeah, that guy's cooked as well. Everyone except me, and maybe McCoy. I don't really have anything noble about me. I'm not really fast, not really strong either. Guess I really am the oddball of the group. If I can't find a way to separate myself from the rest of these guys, I might be cooked. Anyway, I feel like I could pass out any second now, so I'm going to end it off for today. Good night. I don't know what time it is right now, but Freddie woke me because he wanted to talk to me about something. Only he agreed to it when he said he would give me his lunch portion tomorrow. I've got a monster inside me, Greg. Freddie started to explain his monster, how it tells him what to do, where to pass, and if to score. During our first exam, it was telling him to do all those crazy moves, and how he was actually glad to be here. From the moment I saw you, I sensed you had a monster in you too. I have a monster as well? I guess this wouldn't be impossible. That shot I made against Bryce wasn't really planned. I just sort of thought about making a shot and my body just reacted to it. Perhaps Wrigley's right. I do have a weapon in me. I need to find it fast before the end of training. Once I can find it, I'll be able to stand a chance against my opponents. After we sparred for a bit longer, we called it quits for today and went to bed. Monday, March 24th. Yesterday we finally finished training. Looking back at it, actually was probably for the best. My body feels great now, though pretty sore. Anyways, at around 11, Ego came on the TV and said that in 2 hours, the first selection exam would begin. The first selection will be about turning 0 into 1. The game is a round-robin tournament. The 5 teams inside this section will face off. A win is 3 points, a draw is worth 1, and a loss is 0. Out of the 5, only 2 teams can advance. However, the top 3 scorers on the other teams will also advance. I've also decided to reveal your ranking within the 300 BLUELOCK players as well. Good luck. I looked down and saw my number. Damn, 299. I was the second lowest ranked in BLUELOCK, and I'm not too surprised. A few seconds later, the TV turned off, leaving us with a lot to take in. At least it seems less stressful than the last game. If my team lets me down, I at least have a chance to still qualify into the next selection, although that left us with some new issues. As you can tell, we're all strikers, meaning that some of us would need to be on the defensive, and one unlucky guy would need to be in the goalie. This actually started an argument in the group, but thankfully someone had a solution. Okay guys, look, I know we're not used to playing different spots, but we can't win like this. Shrug told us to stop arguing. They gave us the idea to play sky, blue, to pick positions. What on earth is that? Luckily, I was picked as centre forward. And additionally, I got to pick Fregley as my right-hand man. I picked him because I'm the most comfortable with his playstyle. Plus, his passing will help a lot. So with not much time left, we came up with the rest of the positions. Chose Bert Bapley to be goalie. He wasn't too happy. And we headed off to the pitch. Wish us luck. When we got to the pitch, the other team was already there. Honestly, I was a little intimidated. Team X looked pretty strong, especially the guy in front with spiked hair. But there was no point in running away. We came here for a reason, to become the best strikers in the world. Plus, we faithfully managed to practice a bit of our strategy during the 2-hour break, so we had an idea on what each of us could do. When both teams were ready, the match started. Instantly, it went to crap. Thanks, Greg. Right as I passed to Fregley, Speed Bump ran up from behind and stole the ball. He stole the ball from his own team. His own flipping team. We all started to yell at him to stop running, ruining our strategy, and to give the ball back. But what he said next changed everything. Didn't you hear what Eagle said? The person with the most goals qualifies no matter what. If I just score more goals than any of you, I'll win. That single statement hypnotized both teams. They all immediately dropped the plan and ran towards speed bump, stealing the ball. Only me, Fregley, Rowley, McCoy, and Sirag. Everyone else charged for the ball, throwing our entire team into disarray. Eventually, one of the players on Team X managed to break through. Out of the way, peasants. The guy with the spiky hair ran through everyone and stole the ball. And we could realize that if us five didn't do something fast, he was going to score. I ran towards to block him, and Fregley was standing to my side for the second ball. Second ball means the ball is free and no one has it. But when I got close enough, he did this. Did he just heel flick me? I didn't have time to turn before he got past the rest of us and scored. After the whistle blew, I had some time to talk with my teammates. Understandably, we were peed at speed bump for causing that whole mess. We ended up yelling back for a bit until the ref bust in and told us to get back to playing, or we'd all received disqualifications. And do you want to know what happened after when we restarted the match? Someone stole the ball again. Ugh, mother flipper. The same thing started to happen again, but this time my teammates remember what happened with Barrow and they instantly jumped him. Barrow, pass. Here. The rest of the players on Team X had stopped fighting each other and started to work with Barrow, the name of the guy who was just scored, to score more points to win the game. I don't know why, but it was actually kind of impressive. Thanks to their teamwork, they ended up scoring 4 more points to close the game. Damn, these guys got cooked. What's different between our team and their team?
Well, that blows. Guess we'll just have to kill our own teammates next time, huh?
Tuesday, March 25th. The post-match was not very fun. It seemed that our previous team bonding had almost got completely eroded. Everyone was angry with each other, and for good reasons. That whole mess was caused by Speed Bump's selfishness. He might have stood a chance against Barrow's team if he didn't F up everything.
Well, if you didn't want that to happen, just let me play my way.
Yeah?
And why would we, after a stunt like that?
Okay, enough guys, we need to learn from this. Speed and Barrow weren't the only reason we lost. We discussed observations on the rest of Barrow's team, how they stopped fighting and started to work with Barrow. Yeah, but how did they manage to stop? Because Barrow became reliable. What do you mean by that, McCoy? I mean that he gave them something to work with. They realized that working on their own wasn't going well and used him to get goals. After McCoy said that, it clicked what Ego meant yesterday. Remember when Ego said that this election is about turning 0 into 1? Well, what I think he means by that is that in order for a team to work together, they need something to build off of. Simple, right? The reason why Barrow's team won is because he became the pillar for their success. Barrow's strength and reliability to score goals gave his team options. Think of it like building a deck of cards. We built ours with randomness, while his team rebuilt theirs into a natural strategy.
It makes so much sense now.
Wait, that gives me an idea on how we can win now. We could rotate our formation so that everyone has a chance to play their style of soccer. Once Rod gave his idea, everyone was on board. It seemed to satisfy everyone, even Speed Bump. That gets me thinking though. Maybe with my weapons, my analytical ability, I managed to study from opponents and learn what to do better in the future. Perhaps this defeat is a new start for me. I'll take in everything I learned from this match and use it for tomorrow's match. With our discussion over, we all went to bed looking forward to our next match.